Hello, it's Jim Hutchins for the Jerusalem Connection Spot Report for this week. Psalm 83 has gotten a lot of attention these days by those who see it as a necessary battle that must take place in the end times. That may be so. I'm not sure about that. But I am sure about the content of this psalm and the conclusion that the psalmist would have us take. It's a prayer, really, a prayer by Asaph, who's one of the writers of the Psalms. And it has to do with God's enemies. Let me just cite some of it. O God, verse 1, Psalm 83, O God, do not keep silent. Be not quiet, O God, be not still. See how your enemies are astir. How your foes, speaking of God's enemies and God's foes, see how your foes rear their heads. With cunning they conspire against your people. Those who are against God conspire against his people. With cunning they conspire against your people. They plot against those you cherish. Come, they say, let us destroy them as a nation, that the name of Israel be remembered no more. So those who are the enemies and the foes of God are likewise the enemies and the foes of Israel. They want to see Israel wiped off the map. Verse 5, with one mind they plot together, they form an alliance. Those who are against Israel form an alliance against God. It's pretty clear. The enemies of Israel are the enemies of God. And what's to be the conclusion? What should we expect God to do about that? Well, in answer to the prayer that Asaph says, he says in verse 16, cover their faces with shame, so that men will seek your name, O Yahweh. Cover their faces, the enemies of Israel, cover their faces with shame, that men may seek your name, O Yahweh. May they ever be ashamed and dismayed. May they perish in disgrace. Let them know that you, whose name is Yahweh, that you alone are the Most High over all the earth. There is no question in the Scriptures that those who are the enemies of Israel are the enemies of God. And their outcome, their future, the ultimate conclusion that they face, they shall perish in disgrace. But before they do, let them know that you, whose name is Yahweh, that you alone are the Most High over all the earth. May it not be said of any of us that we do not acknowledge Yahweh in this life now, before the end times, that we do not acknowledge Yahweh and his name as the Most High over all the earth. Till next week, Od Ki Yavo Shiloh, or until Messiah comes, Yivareka Yahweh. Yahweh bless you, bless those you love, and bless those who love you.